Hi everyone, how's it going? Sorry, I just hit my mic. Hi Moth, hi Rose, hi Samantha, hi Mia, hi Willow, and Maggie, and Orbital, and Zoe. And hello, new person. Can I call you Lily Pad? Hey, it's going okay. You're just working on, Gumpa, but it's break time. Music is loud at the moment. Why is it loud? Mm, okay. It should be a little better. Oh, you know me because of Orchid. Okay. Hey, hey. Hmm. Yeah, mixing's an enigma. So we're doing something different today. I can't force myself to work on Blender projects today. I just need to take it slow. Yes, slow mentioned. Um. Thank you for the head pats. So we're gonna play some Factorio like we did during the trans rando. Only this time, not randomized. We're gonna do normal Factorio. Um, which I'm not great at, but I still want to see if I can get to like the DLC content. Which is something I've never done. Tetro, hi. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? What'd you get up to? Hey, hey. Hmm. Why did that not work? Oh, wait, it did. The text didn't come up though. Hmm. I don't know what you played. Oh, you're playing Civ 5. Nice, nice. Converting everyone in the world to gloriousness out of hot tubs. Yeah? That sounds good. Hot tubs are good. I have no idea what's going on. We're just hanging out today. I'm taking a slow day today. Your religion is hot tubs. Okay. Hmm. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a funk. I am not feeling very creative or productive, and I thought about canceling stream today altogether, but then I thought about how my yesterday went, and I spent yesterday binge watching shows, and I didn't like that. So I figured I'd do a stream, which would at least be healthier for my mental than whatever yesterday was. So game stream. That's always chill. What shows were you binging? I'm not proud. I'm not proud of what I was binging. I started binging Rick and Morty of all things. I don't know why. I just saw it on like the available shows that I have access to, and I was like, Fuck it. See. I'll see where that's gone since the last time I watched it, and back in like 2020, I think. Why is Rick and Morty shameful? Because it's a stupid show. It's really dumb. Hey, look, it do be like that sometimes, sister. Nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah. Not brick and mortar. What? Is that what we're calling it? Bird, thank you for the sub. Hey, hey. How you doing? But yeah. I watched plenty of that for the year. Hi Jen. Thank you for the sub. Wow, everyone's subs are going through today, huh? Fact or E. We make an estrogen. uh that one's a bit of a stretch. You'll binge me. Yeah, I should watch something better. You did think the earlier seasons were pretty good, but you haven't watched it in ages, so it's gotten worse. I left off apparently at the end of season 6, so I watched season 7 yesterday, and I'm like, I thought one episode out of that season was interesting. The rest of it was just kind of the same old thing. Wait, what happened? Why did we jail Maggie? Oh, because of the comment, yeah. She's right, though. Rawr. You can't binge watch me. I only stream 3 days a week. You left off of Rick and Morty after episode 1, not because it's bad, but because you don't watch a lot of TV. That's fair. You can watch my old VODs, I mean, if you want to. Thank you for the tea sip. That reminds me, I really need to figure out my YouTube channel and what I'm doing with it. Currently, it's a personal YouTube account, and I just upload all my VODs to it eventually when I have time. Um, I want to rename it to get rid of the underscore, which I had to wait 2 weeks because I had another account that had that with no underscore, and then I deleted it instead of changing the name. So I gotta wait for 2 weeks for the name to be available. But anyway, I want to change the name of it, and then I want to see if I can switch the channel to a brand account, to a brand channel, and see if that lets me take over the channel with a different Google account, because I don't like the Google account that I have on my YouTube account currently because it has my dead name in the email. But anyway, um yeah, it's like YouTube is hell to manage. I don't know why they make it so difficult to like. Google is just Google. I don't like Google. And I would start the channel over, but then I'd have to do the whole thing where I need to like work in order to make videos more than 15 minutes and whatnot. I don't want to do that again. So I gotta figure out if I can like get around it or if I'm just stuck on that account. Always a heckin' pain, yeah. But I've thought about for a long time, like maybe starting making recorded content at some point. Probably things like Blender tutorials or something like that. Need to go through the process to change your Gmail. Yeah. Well, is there a way to change on YouTube specifically? Is there any way to change what Google account because I'm pretty sure your email is your Google account forever. So I think I need to make a new account, own the channel, but I need to make it a brand account first because you can't give ownership of your personal YouTube channel. I don't know. It's complicated as heck. I mean, Char, you only lost the underscore super recently. Of course, that name is gonna. You're right. Yeah, you're right. The underscore. The underscore is my dead name. They added the ability to change your email address name up to twice. Oh? Wait, like on the same Gmail account? Can you change the address? Hmm, that could fix things. Then I wouldn't need to change accounts. I could keep my old one, even though I was kind of looking forward of getting rid of that one because it gets so much spam. It's it's an account I've had for over a decade. It's polluted to hell with all these things I signed up for that I never should have signed up for. Um, but yeah. Anyway, it was only a month or two ago. Wow, that's good timing. Maybe I should look into that again. Hi Z, how you doing? You've switched Gmail accounts a number of times already. Oh, yeah, I have several Gmail accounts. It's just I'm worried about the one that's tied to my YouTube. Mwah. Eh, thank you for the plush. You wish managing online footprints wasn't a whole thing. Yeah. I'm actually starting to move over to Proton Mail. Um, I don't know how long that's going to be good, but it's better than Google right now. So, yeah, Proton Mail is pretty good. Side eyeing our 12 Gmail accounts. I can't manage that many. I have like four. Three? I don't know. Something around that number. Plushie. Yeah, I make plushies. And there's one down here. Plushie. Currently, you have your own email server, but you probably want to switch to privacy respecting alternative and then slowly move everything over. You've been on Proton Mail for a number of years now. So far, it's pretty good. Yeah, Proton Mail's good. I have a personal email on there, and then I have a separate account for my VTuber stuff, which I haven't used much yet, but I need to use that more. Oh, that's Copy's bread and butter. She'll just do that for fun. But yeah, thank goodness you're the only one using it. Oh my goodness, Copy. And here you thought your two Gmails were too much? No, everyone has multiple email accounts. It's just the only way to get by. Right now, I have the one that I have used for a decade or more. Actually, more, yes. Um, and that one's still tied to a few important things, but mostly it's just one that's hard to get rid of because I might miss something and I'm worried about losing something. I don't know. Then I got my new one I made when I got my name change done. Actually, it was just before, but I have the same initials, so it's fine. Um, uh, that one I switched over all my important accounts to, like bank accounts and stuff like that. Um, and then I have my VTuber Gmail account, which I was using for a while, like a couple of years, but recently I started, like I said, I started switching over to Proton Mail. So right now I have anything going to that VTube or Gmail just forwarded over to my Proton Gmail or my Proton Mail. Um, Email is so critical that it would stress you out. Yeah, just like your phone, you don't want to fuck with that. One thing you want is randomized emails for each thing you sign up for, so you know who's been leaking your email addresses to spammers. Yeah. Everything you've heard of Proton Mail seems sus. At least with Gmail, you know who's reading your mail. What do you mean? Um, well, you'll fuck with computers any day, all day for fun, but phones and email is like how your government slash employer slash etc. contacts you and breaks in. Yeah, yeah, no. Oh, you've heard various tell of them their encryption having backdoors. I see. Well, thankfully, I'm not with them for their encryption. I just want to have something else other than Google for a change. I hate how invasive Google has gotten. So I'm confident I could do it. You won't. Well, yeah, you got important stuff that you want to make sure stays steady and as expected. Like I do that too. Like if it's if it's something that can't mess up, you just go with the most treaded path. It's more fun to experiment when it doesn't matter as much. The one bad thing about Proton you've heard is that the creator donated to some bad people or something like that. Yeah, when is that not the case? That's why I said when I brought it up, the topic, it's like, well, it seems okay for now, but no company is good forever, or even in the first place. I just, what can I get out of it? How can I use it? What are the pros and cons? That's all I can think about right now. I'm not gonna lean on it entirely for everything, but I have been shifting over to using it more. I really don't like what Google's been doing. Weren't they trying to block Android's ability to install any app you want and kind of try to force people to use the Play Store? I feel like I heard something about that recently. I don't know how much Proton is actually secure. All you know is that Google has more backdoors than a kitchen. Yeah, see, you're gonna get that. Yeah, they're the ones selling it. I mean, that's their whole business model, right? But anyway, what if we play a game? That'd be less depressing than this conversation. Video game. Yippee. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, though. Only applies to the one UI interface, and you're still free to install your own. Hmm. Less than half an hour of yapping before a game. You're, you're gonna laugh, Elsie, like that? As you've been told. Yeah, I'm not a very good yapper. I don't know. I should switch the game category. back to Factorial. And keep meaning to check how complicated hosting your own email would be. The answer is very, but you like to know about it. I don't know anything about that hosting stuff. I'm not a smart person. Okay. Well, not tech savvy in that kind of way. Oh, game loud. Whoopsie. Okay. Yeah, de-googling Android is a whole thing, and it's too much for me. I wish I could. Okay. Well, it doesn't help that like all of the like OS systems out there are never for the phone I have. They're always made for specific phones, and I don't want to buy it. Maybe next time I buy a phone, I'll look into that. Okay, so welcome to my Factorial world. I just set up oil. Over here we got red and green science going, but I'm gonna need to reconstruct this because this is a very temporary setup, as you can see. Not a lot going on here other than... Oh, I need more iron. Anyway. Actually, why did I do that when I can just do what I was talking about before? Set priority. There we go. Probably... that's fine. You should check on the state of graphing always. If Lulu ever plays Factorio and gets to the oil stage with the make her small oil. Very temporary setup. Said every Factorial player before proceeding to build around it for the next 20 hours. And so entombed by reshaping it, let alone redesigning it, is impossible. That may happen this time. During the rando, though, I actually did rebuild my base, because I kind of needed to. Because I was stuck, unable to do anything else, so I had the free time. There are a few things as permanent as a temporary solution, yeah. Ah, Jess, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How's that outfit I modeled for you been treating you? Everyone, check out Starlight Chess 1. I made an outfit for her recently-ish. Recently? It's like 6 months ago or something like that. You love it? Good. She looks gorgeous in it. Yay. Might get more maybe after a special event. Ooh. Okay. Suppose I should research plastics. Gonna need that. Maybe do some military science too. Not yet. We gotta get to blue science, that's the important one. Flip side, a permanent temporary solution beats a permanent solution that never got around to implementing. Yeah, make it first, you can make it better later, maybe. Never let the temporary be an enemy of the perfect, or something like that. Oh, hi Ashley, welcome on in. We're playing Factorio today. Lame. I can't remember what I was doing. I guess I was down here. I should be able to make sulfur, right? Is that a thing I can do? Yeah, I already researched that. Cool. So... need more chemical plants. The factory must grow. Hi, Taro. I'm gonna have to do something about these nearby nests really soon. Need more grenades. How goes it? It's going alright. We're taking it easy today. Instead of doing blender work, we are just playing some Factorio because I need a break from work. I'm kind of like in a rut with my creative expression. You ever get art block? I have art block right now. Something like that anyway. Hi Vivi. Hi Winter. Yeah, we're doing okay. You do get art block all the time. I went an impressive amount of time without getting it. And it kind of helps, I suppose, that there's a method to my blender work, you know? Like, I kind of know what I'm doing most of the time, and I don't really have to, like, push into unknown territory unless I want to. But still, I did force myself to do work for money over the past 4 months or so. And I kind of burnt myself out a little bit, so I'm gonna try to take it a little easy for a bit. Oh, we're not mining enough, that's the problem. Of course. Yeah, that's the method, Samantha. You just wait long enough and it kind of just goes away. Or more more accurately, you kind of, like, have to intentionally let yourself rest and heal. Because kind of really, your brain needs regular recovery time, and I didn't get enough of that over the past few months. My work-life balance has been off, basically. So let yourself find that balance again naturally. Why are you... What is happening here? How did... Oh, you're over the iron. I'm silly. Looks at Char's factories. Bigger, bigger. Which, you know, is really what really adds to your art block? Needing to stress about money. Yeah, exactly. Hugs. You think art inspiration, like, accumulates over time? And then use it up faster than it accumulates when actually doing art. So sometimes it just happens. That's a fair way of looking at it. You deal with art block the same way you deal with hiccups. You aggressively ignore it until it goes away. There's a single biter spawner that has birthed like 50 enemies just sitting there on the other side of the water. But unless they invent boats, they can't do a thing to you. I love it when that happens. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's not that you're blocked from doing art. You've run down on the internal art fuel reserves. Yeah. No, that's pretty accurate. Right. I came up here to get more iron. Get prepared for war. And then I had to fix factory things, because you always gotta fix your factory. Do I have a business email? I do. Do I have that listed on my... I don't know. Yeah, I have an email. Hi, Carrie. How you doing? I think it's listed on my website. Which is just my card. Yeah. It's at the bottom. In very faded out text. Maybe I should adjust that. But you can highlight it and copy it. It's just this. Yeah, you got it? Thank you. Still kicking? Nice. Did you wrap up stream? Well, I assume since you're here. Okay, we had this making ammo. Cool, I got a ton of ammo now. That's good. Wait, how'd I get spoilage? What does that? Yep, had to wrap up early because of a doctor's appointment. Ah, I see. Fish turned to spoilage now? Wait, really? Huh. Well, that's kind of neat. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that, because, like, it makes sense with the new organic stuff, and then also kind of makes the fish a little less overpowered, I guess. Spoil time. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Huh. Okay, interesting. Didn't even know fish existed. Yeah, they're your one healing item in the game. If you're under attack by 200 biters and they're tearing into your flesh and your gun's not enough to overpower them, eat a raw fish. It'll recover like half your health. And the cooldown is ridiculously small, so just spam raw fish. Wait, is that an actual fact, Ashley? That's cool. Oh, there's more healing items? I see. Anna, hi. Okay, I could have grabbed more metal, but this is fine. I think I just wanted enough for more pipes. I see, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Why did I do this to myself? Our lamp's on the main bus yet. Not yet. Working on it. I got some bugs to kill first. Oh, what am I? I should have grabbed copper too. I could have made armor-piercing bullets. I'm a fool. Okay. Oh, right. It's right click.
That.
We did it. Flora, hi. Flora cute. And XO Vetelina. Hello. On your last factory, you decided no main bus, spaghetti everywhere. You cannot recommend this. That's how my first run was. I didn't know what a main bus was. So my first successful run in Factorio was just pure spaghetti. It was interesting. You build everything as modules with their own built-in smelting, so the only thing that needs to be sent anywhere is raw resources. Huh. That's actually a pretty neat way to do it. Buses and trains, as the goddess intended. The options are like spaghetti, robots, main bus, or train network. And in reality, it's usually a little of all of the above. This one looks a little more annoying to deal with. Plus, I'm low on grenades again. Let me go back and get more supplies yet again. I still haven't set up anything like, oh, I can do plastics now, too. Water's over here, so... let's do that over here. I'm just setting up a very basic, hey, I have it now situation until I get these nests cleared out. Plastic needs the coal, right? Okay. Wait, do I have a coal patch near here? Kind of. Probably make the plastic in this area. And just, yeah. Right in between the oil and the, coal. You've never played Factorio, so you don't know any of it. That's gonna be a lot of people today. This is a very random game to, like, pull out of nowhere, but I love this game. Everything down to green circuits made locally as needed. That's really cool. I should try playing like that sometime. You're usually the main bus for continuous production, science, rocket parts, ammo, and robots for everything else. Well, you say that, but it all turns to spaghetti eventually. Except on Fulgara, everything goes to one crazy sushi belt. Right. I'm not looking forward to that one. Gimme. Okay. As long as the trash is flowing constantly, everything's good. Oh, wait, is that the one where you learn recycling? Is that the trash planet? I don't got the planet names figured out. Okay, no, that one actually does sound fun. I wanna try that one. You mentioned you could learn this game pretty okay, but right now you have no idea what anything is. Should I go over it? Actually, I should have started from the beginning so that you all could see. Because I haven't, like, actually properly introduced this game. Basically, here's where you crash land. And then you always start out next to patches of resources. You got your iron here, your copper, your stone, and your coal. It's randomly generated, but those always start out next to you. And then you start with very basic technologies, and you research more with these little guys here. These are your science pods. You just put science in them, and they output technology. So, yeah. You, 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 you electrify the science domes, science happens, you get more technology, and you can improve your factory with that, which leads to more science and more improvements until you can go to space. That's basically it. Yeah, the DLC just extends the win condition basically and gives you a bunch more planets with different conditions, different playstyles. Okay, I went up there for... I didn't get coal. That's the other thing I needed. Infinite science. You like all the planets, even Gleba? We'll have to see. I don't know how good I'm gonna be at all of them, but the junk one sounds really fun. You do not sound like you enjoy Gleba while you're on Gleba. Yeah, that's fair. I don't have a storage of coal, apparently. That's kind of silly of me. Okay. Well, there's some coal to get me started. Do I need to be carrying around these rocks? I don't think I need to be carrying around these rocks. Let's just dump them here. Looks and sounds complex. It is. Hi, Hatsu. How you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, I'm not, like, super great at playing this game, but the great thing about this kind of game is you play it how you want. You know? There's no right way to play it. You just have fun. It's a sandbox kind of game. It's like Minecraft. Is anyone really good at Minecraft, or do they just want to do what they want to do in the game? You know? You could argue the speedrunners are good at it. But you know, it's all perspective. Factorio's complexity builds up as you go. At first you're like mining iron and coal and using coal to cook iron into iron plates, yeah. Exactly. Okay. So the plastic, we want plastic over here. Wait, I was gonna delete that biter base first, right? Let's switch to armor piercing. And probably grab our turrets, just in case we need them. Hanging in there, it's a day. I know that mood. We're having a day right now. That's why we're playing a game instead of working. It's neat to see how everyone handles biter bases. I'm not using my preferred method. I usually wait longer, but these ones were so close to the oil, I was like, fuck it. We're gonna take care of this. But yeah, everyone's got their own methods, right? I keep doing that, inputting that wrong. Whatever. Okay. Got my grenades, got my shotgun. Oh god. There's too many fucking towers. Fuck you. Okay. See, the fish basically make you invincible at this stage. There we go. There's like 6 different ways to clear them. If you have the tech, throwing a couple poison grenades at each tower and running away makes it easy to clear when you come back. I never used the poison. I honestly forget that it exists most of the time. Okay. So we got that nest taken care of. We'll leave these guns out here as a sentry of sorts. We've been trying to use consumables more recently, so like the poison grenades and the drones. You don't use the slow grenades, but you don't think anyone does? Yeah. Okay. Gotta make plastic out here. Already need more pump jacks for what we're doing. Yeah, they're a thing. Kinda interesting. Oh, just barely reaches. Or doesn't reach. They explode in a big AoE cloud that does damage over time. It's pretty low damage, but if you throw multiple, they stack. That's cool. I should try those sometime. Blech. I am constantly running out of pipes. Why don't I have something making pipes for me? That would be nice. Alright, gotta get some coal. Do I have cliff explosives yet? Probably not. Nope. It's okay. We can just tunnel the belt down. The only weapons you've ever used are guns, car, and tank. Other than that, only dropping destroyer capsules on biters' bases creative mode. Yeah, that's right. I didn't used to use grenades or the shotgun. But early game shotgun's actually pretty good. And then you get an upgrade for it later. I don't know when. I got it in the rando. The tactical shotgun's actually really good. Oh, they're locked behind... Oh, that's cool. The trick with consumables is you gotta set up the production line that fills up a chest and then forget about it until you want to clear a base. Yeah. Yeah, basically. That's basically a trick to anything in this game. You gotta automate it so that you don't have to think about it. Okay, what am I doing? Oh. Give me a little bit of that. And then... gonna connect that to the oil grid eventually. I just figured I'd throw down a solar panel. Get a little bit of coal flowing. Yeah, exactly. Wait. These pipes are in my way. Or I can just move this down more, I think. I don't know. Just do this. Use long arms, why not? Should be right, yeah. Then we... I need more steel. Unfortunate. Alright, I can technically craft plastic now. Oh, why am I... I don't know why I connected, crude oil over here. Whoopsie. Well, I need to... The lines are fine, I just need to add the extra stuff. So we need the oil refinery. Probably a couple of them, I don't know. They seem to be kind of slow at this stage. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the tea sip as well. There we go. And I'm probably gonna need another pump jack now, based on how the ratios of that one worked out. Just do that. Here we go. Now we have to... There we go. Glad they added that button. Or was that always there? Well, it's crude oil. Doesn't have to be fancy oil. It's just gotta be worky oil. Yeah, what we actually need is, petroleum gas. Because that's how you make plastic, apparently. I don't know. Gas and oil. I'll just put that all in a chest for now. Because why not? Okay, I gotta go get more steel. Gotta steal some steel. Farts and petrol. You're silly. Oh, I completely missed that we went through ad break. This game, like, sucks me in, seriously. Welcome back from ads, I guess. We should have gone on a break. I need a new reminder for break because my brain clearly ignores the reminders I do have in place. Oh, there you go. There we go. There's more steel. Now we can make... more power lines. I never make iron sticks. I always just, like, craft those because they're so fast. I never produce that. I'm really cute when I'm focused. Rawr. You just think I'm cute all the time. Hey. Thank you for the lyric epic guy. Appreciate you. Oh, there's like no green science floating. What's that about? Is it just slow? I guess it's just slow. Should probably upgrade this situation. My electricity might be struggling. Not yet. It's doing okay. Just early game inserters, and I'm using slow crafters right here. There we go. That should be a little better. Lulu! Hi, love. How you doing? Alright, more green science. Better crafting speed. You can tell I didn't plan on upgrading this, because I just, like, did everything in one line, and then it's like, yeah. I just tacked on the green at the end here. It's fine. But yeah. How's Lulu doing? I mean, yes you do, but that doesn't diminish the truthfulness of your other statement. Having a genuinely high level of cute doesn't mean you're not cuter during other moments. Well, I didn't say that either. I just... Right. Okay. I would love to have more big electric poles so that I can unite my two power grids at one point. And then build up the oil side power grid, because oil is renewable in this game for some reason. It's not like that in real life. Kind of sleepy, but you took care of a few household things. Yeah, that's good. I'm a little sleepy today too. Oh, flammables. We can burn. We can do arson. Should I actually research circuits and try to learn them? I always skip over that because I'm like, I'm not gonna use that. Really basic circuits are good for oil processing, but it might be rough to learn on stream. Yeah, it probably will be. I've been very avoidant of learning it at all. Okay, got that connected. How's the power doing now? Already needs an upgrade soon. Oh, I already had one of those. You'll want to know how circuits work if you go to space. It's way harder to build space platforms without them. Yeah, Cricket was letting me know. Oh, we got some sulfur here. That's pretty cool. This looks like a pretty big body of water. It might be safe on that side. That's cool. I need to know what's over here, though. Do I even have radar down here yet? I don't think I set that up. And I'm out of iron again. Do I have iron down here? Ooh, I should mine this. 6.4 million iron versus the 300k I have left up here. Because if you need to keep the system from clogging with too much of the raw resources, yeah. True, true. I knew that, I think. With the radar thing. Okay, no immediate nests. Might be good for a bit. Only in the mini-map, not the big map. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty cozy spot, I think. Unless we got something right there. Oh. Might have biters soon up here. For those who don't know, the pollution that you make from your factories is what attracts the biters. It's a tower defense game, but you know exactly when the waves will be coming. Because it's your own fault. Okay, so we have plastic and sulfur on the way, which means we can make these soon. I'm gonna have to think about, like, actually building out a factory that will support this now. We need way more green circuit production. And some of those need to be made into red circuits. We also gotta produce engine units. Which is just a whole bunch of metal. And we got the sulfur. Hi, Bunny. Thank you for the pats. How you doing? I think I have... Instead of rebuilding this, I think I kind of want to just, like, build off of this iron here. That'd be kind of fun. I mean, we need copper too, but I can ship the copper over from here. It's not too far. Hope my day's going well. It's going pretty alright. We're having kind of an off day today. How are you? Oh, you're sick? Oh no. Everyone go follow Bunny. Maybe it'll make her feel better from being sick. Nothing scary, just the chronic stuff, but understandable. Yeah, like, I could potentially maybe work with what I have up here. But, I don't know. What did I come up here for? Right, I wanted to make more electric mining drills. Which I need iron for. And gears. I'm actually kind of curious about Cricket's method of like smelting the resources on site in her modular system. But that would require like understanding ratios and like knowing how many I need for each thing, and that requires math. I'm much more of a vibes builder. I just like produce as much as I want of one thing and send it down the line. And then later, if I see I'm short on that thing, I make more of it. That's how I figure out the ratios. Yeah, chronic woes are awful. I myself have been dealing with body pain to an extreme degree lately. Oh, I should have got more belts while I was up there. Main bus of every resource definitely makes things easier for that method. Yeah, that's why that's my usual method. And oh no, yeah. You're not in that alone. It's been a real struggle. Yeah. Wait, why is chat not showing? Is this being unstable again? Do I gotta restart the thing? This is unfortunate, because the previous version of Slime 2 was completely stable. And now it's being not that. Because I just saw you all using the new plural mind thing. I was like, wait, why am I not seeing that on stream? There we go. Should be back now. Could one of you test it for me? We just kind of had to, like, deal with, my chat overlay being unstable until, it gets further along in development. Meh. Yeah, okay, it's working. Overlay, you fiend. Yeah, using the new Slime 2 desktop app. I've been closely following along in Zaytree's development of it and even helping her out with Arch Linux specific bugs. Because I really want this to be my solution going forward, so I figured I'd help her testing it out over here because she doesn't really do Linux. But yeah, she just added support for Pluralmind, which is a plugin you can get, which I should make a command for to make information about. But if you're plural, you can actually do proxy chat and Twitch chat, and it shows up in my overlay. Got to update Slime 2 and enable the plural main stuff? Yeah, you absolutely should, Eris. Yay for slimes, not that you're biased. Says the resident slime in chat. Okay. Yeah, that would be interesting though, just having the raw resources go where it needs to go. I always just do the furnace stack right outside the mining operation. You're slime 1 as opposed to the chat being slime 2. Yeah. Copy's the #1 slime here. This already feels like I need more. Yet I'm low on iron plates again. I somehow never grab enough of those. Gosh. Well, good thing I'm making more local iron. Although I'm not thinking about how I'm going to smelt this locally, because there's no coal nearby. I could use the solid fuel. Well, I guess that's just as far as the coal. So maybe I should transport this iron somewhere more factory local. Could just send it over here. Keep building off of the original factory. That would make sense, I think. Stoke Miss, welcome on in. Did I say that right? I'm just going to belt the iron over. Well, the funny thing about this is I don't need this iron yet. If I'm bringing it this way anyway, I already have an iron patch over here that's not exhausted yet. Can you tell I'm ADHD? I keep changing my mind about what I want to work on and how I want to work on it. You're chilling and lurking? It's nice. Appreciate you. Thank you for the tea sip. Cereza! Hi, hun. How you doing? I'm gonna have trains up soon, so that's another way I could move the resources around. Okay, let's think about this. One thing at a time. Let's think about the engine units. Because that's the simplest, to be honest. Well, the sulfur's the simplest. But let's do engines. So if I take iron from this, it's definitely going to slow down the rest of this. Unless I make another row of things here. And this is the problem, like, I don't have the room the way I did this. So I kind of want to, like, redo some of this, unless I want to make spaghetti. You're sleepy? Me too. I'm perpetually sleepy. Hi, Layton. And welcome back from your walk. I'm brainstorming. Orchid, hi. How you doing? Okay, you know what? I just want a start. I just want some engines. It'd be really nice if I had bots already so I can copy paste this easily. You know? Like, I can technically just do another one right here. I'll have to move the gears out of the way, or just, like, snake through them. Could also put it over here, much more easily move the steel. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just move the steel. Whoopsie. Cut off the main power. Hi, Synth. Such a cute yawn, Sharky. What the heck? Who said I'm so cute? Sure, that's fine. See, the thing about working up here, though, is I'm currently still working with coal, which will run out on me. Oh, that's fine. Inventory full. Boy. Almost finished with all the red and green science. All the important stuff, anyway. Mining productivity is pretty important. Oh yeah, I haven't even done quality yet. Like the quality modules, I don't even know about those. Guess we could try that. I definitely am gonna want flamethrowers at some point. I'm gonna need 50 red science for that. Or red science? No. Military science is what I meant. I didn't give myself room for anything here. Okay, good enough. That's a weird setup, but whatever. have any furnaces. Dropped my steel. Alright, cool. I got a new iron line. It's weird how my body can tell that I skipped my break. Okay. So, now we make engine units, which I'm gonna have to reset up the steel production. I can make gears on site and probably pipes on site too. Thank you for the head pats. Take a break now then? I will in a few minutes. The regular break's coming up soon anyway. Okay, so missing underground belts. Oh no. No, I'm gonna have to fuel these. There's coal up there, I'll use that. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, there's the steel production back. And then I keep losing track of what I'm... Right, we also need pipes and gears. So let's do... pipes on the other side. Probably not gonna need that much for how quickly these craft. Oops. Okay, got that. And I can probably use the same source to make the gears. We really are just making some spaghetti here, aren't we? That's fine. Okay. Need more assemblers. Yummy spaghetti, exactly. Thank you for the lyric. Okay. And now we've got engines, which is good. And then the other thing we gotta make is the red circuits, which that's gonna require a little more thought. Because anytime you think you have enough circuits, it's not enough. I gotta make a bunch more, which I'm gonna have to make my own, like, another copper line, and it's gonna have to be connected to the metal line, and yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go on a break since I skipped one earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and go on one right now. And I'll be back in a little bit. See you soon. Alright, I'm back. How we all doing? Hi, it's Reza. Right, the circuit production. I made myself a peanut butter and jelly. Really easy midstream snack. PB&J during streams seems dangerous. Why is that? But you also use so much peanut butter. That's fair. I kind of go heavier on the jelly side. LZ, hi. How you doing, LZ? Yes, call her cute. You don't even like peanut butter that much? You just do it because your mom did it. Yeah. Old habits die hard, huh? So I have to make the green circuits first. And that takes a lot of copper wire. And then I had to make the red circuits, which takes plastic and more copper wire, and the green circuits. Definitely gonna need more copper in general. LZ cute, true. It's sunny out here too. I should take a walk today. Actually, I think I'm supposed to go to the pharmacy and pick up some meds, so maybe I will after stream. Yeah, I might have to do that actually. It's all love Char, what the heck? What do you mean? In here, you think it should always be sunny wherever I am? Right. You can't just say that. Pretty sure she just did. Yeah, but that's like... I'm... I'm late in many people's lives. I'm gonna blush about that. What the heck? You're too heckin' sweet to me. I swear. I can't argue with Elsie. I could argue if I wanted to. But I know it'll be pointless. more copper set up. Pointless because I'm right. I'm biting you, Layton. Can't argue with Dr. LZ Cutie's diagnosis. Yeah. She is a doctor after all. Bringing the degree into it. Well, we had to do something to describe the degree at which you are cute. Aha. Turning it around on you. Wait, isn't cute when she's flustered by sincere compliment? You make it sound like that's like not normal. Or well, I mean, not. Isn't anyone? Like, come on. I'm just over here doing my very best, and you're telling me it's enough? You're telling me I'm good and cute and rare? Ah! Why do you... What are with these nicknames, Orchid? Why do you call me Sweaty? What is with this? Okay. Got a brand new thing of copper. You know a cute couple that calls each other Sweaty instead of Sweetie? Yeah? Okay. That's a lot more copper at the ready. And I'm gonna wanna turn all of it into copper wire. Or a cable, as it's put. If you live in a certain area in this time of year, it's probably accurate. Okay, yeah. I'm a little sweaty, I admit. Really don't need tier 2 assemblers for wire, I don't think. It's fast enough without that. Gonna hurt though. I don't know. Let's just turn all of this into wire. Need more fast inserters. Why are they called inserters when half the time they are uninserting? They're deserting. Okay. Somehow out of belts. But yes, of course, Char. You being silly and cute and sweet as fuck. I'm watching you stumble over your words as you describe your own loneliness and it's your... Just being yourself is plenty special and all your friends in this community. Why did they call it inserter when it called insert the product? Exactly, you get it. You get it. Okay. There's a stupid amount of wire. And now I need the iron. And we're just gonna do something silly. And we're gonna do this and balance it from both lanes. And go over here. Move this because it's in my way. Shit, I hate it when it does that. Can't it be... No, that's too far for it. Because of course it is. Anyway. So, we've got all the iron plate we need, and all of the copper wire we need. Got actually way too much iron plate. It's fine. You understood that reference, good. She quotes it literally all the time. No, I appreciate you all, though. You're all wonderful. Like, I was just thinking about this on break, but I really appreciate that you all show up. Even when I, like, have an incredibly unplanned stream like this, I'm just playing a random game that I would be playing on my own anyway. And you're all here to watch it anyway. Even though I put no thought or effort into this stream. I'm very lucky about that. What else am I gonna need? Oh, I'm gonna need the plastic, right? And the... How do I want to do this? Make the green circuits first, and then I'll think about it. So let's just do that. I always lay these out in the same way. I don't have a lot of creative thinking when it comes to Factorio. I just kind of keep repeating the same thing I know that works. If it works, it works. That's true. You're not wrong. Okay. That should make... I could technically insert that faster. What if I had an additional inserter for each one? That should make green circuits uninterrupted. I have modules now, so I could boost it technically. But what I want to look at now is making the red circuits. I need to get the plastic up here. But the copper wire can basically go over here. Even though I still need the most of that. So I don't know if that's actually going to limit my throughput. Maybe I should put the plastic and the green circuits on the same one, and then these are on their separate. That would make sense. Let me go get the plastic. Which is all the way down. Wait, I can build a car now. Okay, tell me how this makes sense, chat. Actually, it makes a little sense, but I can't manufacture engine units on my own, but I can build a whole car in my bare hands, and then it's just in my pocket, and I can place it down. Isn't that fun? Okay. Let's go get the plastic. Ow. There's trees in the way. I can't see where I'm going because it's nighttime. Driving this thing's a nightmare, by the way. It's got tank controls, which is a lot more suited to the tank. Okay. Oh no, it's not an electric car. It's very specifically burning fuel. What if for this first batch, we just load the car up with the plastic? And then, and I'll worry about transporting it with, like, a train later. Should probably make this place more defendable. Protective member of society, yeah. So yeah, we'll load up my car with plastic. And then at some point we'll build a rail system to do this for me. The train can transport the plastic and the sulfur from down here all the way up here, where we're making all of our stuff. I see these could use faster deserters, uninserters. And then this is just a lost cause like this. I could set this up better, but you know, very temporary solution. Actually, let me move this. Anyway, put this right here. Okay, that should be enough plastic for now. Go back up here. And then we're just going to put the plastic on the other side of this belt. I like the sound of the car when you're getting in the trunk. Okay. Alright, we got that resource there. And then I don't know how much more I want to extend this down for the green circuits. I suppose even if I do, I can cut this across. We'll just do it properly like this. It's gonna be in the way later though if I... Wait, we'll just... Here we go. Okay, now we have what we need to make red circuits. Just make a little room here. It saddens me every time I have to cut down a tree. In any video game, actually, I try to cut down as few trees as possible. Okay. Gotta set this up. You in Minecraft? Yeah. I try to keep the natural landscape in Minecraft as much as possible, and I set up a tree farm so that I can get renewable wood. But here in Factorio, the wood is not renewable. At least I don't think it is. Maybe it is on that organic planet. I don't know. You cut down only as many trees as you need. You do not kill the specific grizzly bear that lives across the river because that bear is scared. Yeah. Okay, finally, red circuits. And there's a weird jagged layout, but it's fine. We got the red circuits. That's all we need. Probably gonna want to lay out more of these because it's slow. Ugh. Where's my steel at? Here we go. I don't have a box for it anymore. Whoops. Forgot to make a box for the steel. In case I need to steal some steel. I like how they added filters to every inserter. It's kind of nice. Uh-huh. If you're referencing something, I have no idea. Okay. There we go. That's a decent amount of red circuits. Just liking it as a story, though. Yeah. Okay. So I've gotta... Why did... I hate how I built these on opposite sides of each other. I could have built the engines over here, and it would have been perfect. I still could do that. I just had to move it over. I think there's room here. Well, kinda. I'd set it up a little different, but yeah. Okay. So, move the red circuits over here. Combine them with the engines. And get some sulfur up here. And then I can finally make the blue silence. Just in time for running out of this science, basically. Okay. Um... It's gonna take a while to handcraft these. I don't know if it's worth it to get flamethrower right now. Okay, now I'm gonna set up the blue science. 2 engines, 3 red circuits, 1 sulfur. I got the quality module now. I should play around with that. Need more assemblers. I still do not have a chest for iron, which is kind of funny. Okay, what was I doing? More assemblers. I could go get more, or I could go get the sulfur next. Whee! Ow. It never fails. You always crash into a rock or a tree. Okay. Evidently, I'm not making enough petroleum gas. Stop, please. Let's see if we can fix that while we're here. Oil refinery. I could make some modules for this. Some speed modules. Get that up to speed. There we go. Should have grabbed some red circuits. Okay, here's my sulfur. Still don't have proper production lines down here. It's just a little base. I got basically, I got nothing down here. I need to empty my pockets. I got too much junk on me. Too much junk in my trunks. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Got enough of that to start. You know, I've never appreciated how much trunk space the car has. Makes this very handy for, like, quick fixes and getting things set up. Like, I can worry about supplying this stuff indefinitely later. I can just work it in batches right now. So, we're just gonna go ahead and grab a chest. Oh, wait. We're gonna put it right here, I guess. We'll do that.
Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you for the head pats. Need to unload my pockets like I said I was going to. Thank you for the plushie. Hi Transnate, how you doing? Okay. Got the sulfur here. I don't even have this set up right. There's no room for me to make another lane of science here. Just move it over one over. EP, but rebuilding? Everybody's EP today, I've noticed. Okay, I'm gonna make the blue science right here, alongside this. that's valid. Well, I hope you get better sleep soon. It's always rough. Need more fast inserters and long arm inserters. Of course, I need more iron plates. I always need more iron plates. This time I have a box for it. Let's go. Need more gears. Should really just produce these on the side somewhere. Instead of always handcrafting them. Just cleaning up a mess, you'll get back to somewhat regular after. Why am I doing this in parallel? That doesn't make any sense. I could move this down and just... yeah. Doesn't matter if these go in opposite directions. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Blue science. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, you select quality now. Wait, shouldn't that only matter if I have quality modules, or does that just enhance the quality? Can anything technically make any quality if you allow it? Interesting. What does different quality on a science pack even do? Just make it produce more science, I guess? Oops, why did I... oh, that's gonna bother me. There we go. Got a second lane of science. Those don't need to be fast inserters. Not in the least. we did that. Oh, I gotta put inserters back over here. And double them up. Let's see. Okay, that's gonna be really slow starting out, especially since I'm clearly not building engines fast enough. Um, I guess this is gonna have to just like go down the line and run parallel a little bit. It's fine. We'll make it work. I underestimated the engines because they have a long crafting time. So we're seriously gonna have to beef that up a little bit. It's already looking better though. Everything's moving. Okay. Well, I think that is a good stopping point for today. We got to the blue science, which means we can start researching the next tier of things, like advanced oil processing, and better electric distribution, and lasers. Uranium mining, advanced material processing, all that fun stuff. I don't know if I'll be streaming this again. We will see, I guess. I normally just play this a little on my own in the mornings when I just need some gaming before I get started on work. But, yeah. This has been fun. It's been nice, showing you a little bit of the factory game. You know? There's always more to do in this game. The factory must grow. It's been a really cozy time watching me play through this. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. It's a very prompt, shirt change because, on Friday, it's Zelda Day. So we'll, be sure to do that and, on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. I love Zelda Day. Heck yeah. Okay. Let me mute the game. That's enough of that. Alright, let's see who we're rating. I don't know who's live right now.
Char hacking cute.
Right. Magi hacking cute. Hmm. Hmm. Well, Ashley's playing Factorio, if you guys want to see more of that. Or I could raid into someone I haven't gotten to raid in before. Hmm. Hmm. And Copy is live as well. Copy is doing programming. Working on Jess's donation tracker. Um, Decision paralysis. Let's just raid Copy, I guess. Because I'm very tired and I also want to, like, get going as soon as I,